guys.
Good evening,
Good
teacher.
evening, tutor.
Okay, nice to see you too.
Uh, okay, as well.
Thank you. Okay, so we are waiting. Okay, Manuela is here. Nice. Okay, so Manuela, Steve, and
Tutor.
Carlos. Okay, hello, Manuela. Nice to see you.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. And you? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I have the cold.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So we are going to start. I don't know if maybe Gemadis is going to join us or if maybe Ronald, but let's start. Okay. So tonight we have the lesson plan number 5. So, and this is the encounter number 5. We are going to talk about the IELTS test. So we were supposed to watch a video before the class. That video it's very important because it talks and it has many aspects and a lot of information from the IELTS. So did you watch the video?
Yes,
Okay.
I saw.
Okay. So
Yes.
can you please tell me what did you see? What do you think? So let's start with Carlos, all right?
A useful video because give it advice to the person. This is the sum, entirely the sum. This video had 2 parts. The first part, the familiar topics. It's around about 5 minutes. Had 12 questions. The speech talking about the beat, the song had the equal scoring or to the speaking skill and writing skill, influencing vocabulary, all this, and they're giving a useful advice. And the part two, talking a long tour, talking about the 2 minutes, describe, giving advice and the car structure, the preparation varies on the 6 main things or say or 6 topic. You have a different to prepare when in this exam you see the topic, you have the idea to spread fluency. That I give you advice and try to organize exactly or current your participation. Describe the place, person, favorite, object, event, activity you try to do. The three on the part is three the discussion questions. I'm talking about the discussion question. Give you an example about United States, California. Talking about this display. Give you the advice to answer well. And when you the person the session, you prepare very well to respond very well, have fluency in currents when you participate or you ask to someone.
Okay, Carlos, thank you. Yeah, that was very good. That's basically what it's that video about. So yeah, you mentioned it, the important parts. So Astrid and Manuela, did you watch the video? Can you please talk about what you observed?
Yes.
Yes, tutor. You?
Okay, Astrid. You.
Okay. I saw the video. In this video, the speaker gives some advice. First, he talked about the scoring criteria. It's about there are four categories, like fluency and coherence, lexical resource, is basic vocabulary. Also, grammatical range, and finally, the pronunciation. The most important in this part is that the examiner understands that I say. And he talks about the English speaking. It has three parts. In this part, you answer questions about your hobbies, family, studies, work, about personal. You answer personal questions. In the second part, the time is around 2 minutes. In this part, you have to describe the topic, like size or place, event, activities, and into the advice. The speaker says it's important, explains where, why, and how. Where, why, and how. And the final part, you have to talk about the people or society. And in this part, for me, the most important thing is about the area, A-R-E-A, like he explains, like answer, reason, and example. It's very important because in this way I can use this advice for my test. Okay, this is my.
Okay, Astrid, thank you. Yeah, that was very deep, you know, and also you mentioned it, the strategy, the final strategy, the AREA, which is very nice. Thank you so much. All right, so Manuela.
Okay, I saw the video. It's interesting. The video talk about the introduction is the scoring criteria. In section, content, length, number of questions, focus, answer technique, and preparation. And the first part is very important. In the video, show the different corresponding scores for the exams scores from 9 to 2. There are 4 categories. The first category is fluence and coherence, and lexical resource, grammatical and range and accuracy. I don't know, pronunciation. The important thing is to have a good pronunciation. Okay, and the pronunciation or speaking naturally and have a high score. In the first part about family and information personal, question about the name, work, study, aim others. And it lasts 5 minutes. Has they have 12 questions, introduction and 2 topics or themes. The important is the fluence and be calm or jump. The part 2 is about the describe a place, a a favorite person, relevant. The topic choose another 2 minutes. The important fluence and vocabulary. And the three parts is about the question of part two. Because about the society in general, the last 4 or 5 minutes. The question depends of length of the answers. The part two. Read.
Okay, thank you, Manuela. Thank you so much. Yeah, you mentioned important stuff and important aspects. For example, the 12 questions that you can have on part one. That's very important because we need to check that information. Okay, Gemalis, good evening.
Good evening, tutor and partners.
Okay, welcome. So we are talking about the video that we were supposed to watch before the class. Did you watch it?
Yes, tutor.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so what can you tell us about the video?
Okay, that's video is about how is correct your speaking. In this video give techniques for answer when you are we are evaluate for examiner. Um, Talk about the categories. Um,
Gemalis? Okay, so it seems like she has a problem. So let's continue. Meanwhile, she fixes the problem. Okay, guys. So I also watched the video before the class, and I took some notes. I wrote some information. So I want to share that information with you because I think it's important. So, Gemalis, are you here? Gemalis, can you hear me? Okay, but the problem is I can't hear you.
hello.
Okay, yeah, you're back. Okay, okay, please continue.
Okay. I highlight of this video the techniques answer. This man say take 1 minute for listen, understand the question, and answer around 2 minutes. Um, give 1 or 2 details, no more. Is no give a long answer.
Okay, in part, that was part two, right? And part three?
In part 3, no, I don't remember.
Okay, don't worry. Okay, so as I was telling you, I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see something that I wrote about this. So give me a second. Okay, so can you see the Word file that I have on the screen? Guys?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so that's what I wrote. As I told you, I wrote some information. So it's very similar to what you mentioned it some minutes ago, all of you. So basically, we have three parts. Part number one is about familiar topics, as you mentioned it. We are going to have questions about you. So it's about your work, the thing, or the topics you study. We are going to have 5 minutes for this part. So probably you are going to receive more or less 12 questions. And basically, the focus is on fluency. So it's important to be confident, to avoid hesitating, okay? And the topics are hobbies, home, food, family. Okay, that's not a problem. I have this screenshot. So on the screenshot that you can see on your screen, that part is from the video. That's an example question from speaking part one. And the question is, let's ask about your hometown. So remember that hometown is the city you live in. And there we have some basic questions. I'm going to zoom the screen a little. So maybe you can see the questions. Question one is, what kind of place is it? What is the most interesting part of your town or village? So those questions are basic questions. So that's not a problem. So part one, it's more or less easy. Then we go for part two. So part two is more difficult because they're going to show you some cards or some cardboards or some pictures with information. And once you see the picture or the card, you have 1 minute to think. And you need to be ready for that, okay? In this exercise we are going to have tonight, if you can have maybe a notebook and maybe a pen or a pencil, that's great because you need to write some information and prepare some information. So you are going to have 1 minute. And then once you complete the 1 minute, you are going to have 2 minutes, okay, to talk about the card or the picture that you are going to see. So that's part two, okay? The topics, well, places, activities, events, people, situations. So let's wait and let's see what happens. And finally, okay, so there is an example on the screen, as you can see. For example, that's a card, and it says or it talks about the journey. The journey, it's like a trip when you travel. So, for example, by car, by plane, by boat, okay? And, for example, you have 1 minute in this case, so you can prepare your ideas to talk about the journey, okay? And it's important for you to talk about where you went, how you travel, why you went on the journey, okay? And explain why you remember this journey well. So that's the example that we observed on the video that you watched. So we are going to have something very similar. And finally, in part three, okay, as you can see on the screen, part three it's more general. So we are going to talk about people in general, society. So we need to be very general. We need to avoid being personal in this part. It's general. You are going to have 4 or 5 minutes, and you are going to answer questions, okay? So depending on how short or how long your answers are, you are going to receive more or you are going to receive less questions, okay? So for example, if let's say that we are having a conversation, so I ask the questions, and let's say that you answer very quick, so you are going to receive more questions. But if your answer is a long answer, well, you are not going to receive many questions. So there you can see an example on the screen. And the example is reasons for daily travel. So that's very general, okay? That's about people and how people travel every day. So that's part three. And that's what we are going to do tonight. So we are going to start with part one, which is basic information about you. I'm going to stop the screen for a minute, and I'm going to share the first part, okay? So give me a second so I can show you that. Okay, guys, so we have that picture on the screen. Can you see it? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we have it on the screen. Basically, it's about your hometown. Remember that hometown is your city. Okay, Bogotá, Ibagué, Medellín. Okay, wherever you live. So we are going to have, according to the learning guide, we are going to have 5 minutes. But I guess we are four people, so let's use 3 minutes, okay, and no more. Just 3 minutes for the questions and the answers. So I'm going to set 3 minutes on the clock. Okay, and we are going to start. So who wants to start?
I can do it, teacher.
Hemalis, okay. So remember, 3 minutes. I ask the question, you answer. I ask, you answer for 3 minutes, okay? So
Okay.
let's start. Okay, Hemalis, so we are going to talk about your hometown. Remember, your
Uh,
hometown is the city where you were born when you were a child, okay?
yes, yes.
Okay, so what type of place is your hometown?
My hometown is a beautiful place. It's a Caribbean town. Is in Golfo de Urabá. I don't know how to say Golfo, but is we are a beach for to swim or swimming every day if you want. Um, Turbo is so the people is so lovely. During the week, you can stay in a quiet place, but when the weekend comes, every or the environment changes completely. You can find music um, wherever. Um, you can find a difference or space difference for to to be funny for um
Okay, so question, did you grow up in Turbo?
grow up. I don't understand this. Give me say another way.
Okay, so grow up is, for example, when you are 2 or 3 years old, and then you have 5 years. Sorry, you are 5 years old, and then you are 10 years, and then 15.
Okay,
So,
okay. Repeat me the question, please.
okay, the question is, did you grow up in Turbo?
Yes, I'm born
Yeah.
in this place. I 25 years old.
Okay. And can you please tell me the experience of your childhood when you were a child in that city, in that place?
Okay, I remember the beach. I love the beach. I remember when my father and my mother um, went with me uh, uh, to the beach. I remember my school, Sagrado Corazón, and l'IPC. I remember my teacher. I was a good teacher. I was so funny partners. I like um, the food in this place. I remember when I finished my study day. My father and I um, íbamos. I don't remember how to say this. Um,
Well, you can say went.
okay, we went to the park for ice cream or other candy.
Okay, Gemalis. Okay, final question. So, do you think that Turbo has changed a lot in the last years?
Yes, yes. The turbo has been changed in the last years because the street are better now. Uh, you can walk. Um, you can walk. You can. Um, you can walk. Very good. Um, right now, there are more universities and more institutions for to take different studies, different careers. Um, we have a better hospital, and others s- another office succursals uh, there are in here. There are
Okay.
here.
Okay. Thank you, Hemalis. That was very good. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay. So we are going to continue. Who wants to go next?
Anyone volunteer?
Carlos, you?
Ah, yeah, yes, okay. Go ahead, go
Okay.
ahead, go ahead.
Okay. So
No,
remember.
no problem.
Okay. Thank you. So we are going to talk about your hometown. So first question is, what type of place is your hometown?
Um, my hometown is island. It's a big island. It's yes, the important. My hometown is important port in Colombia, Buenaventura, Valle del Cauca. It's a beautiful, the beautiful city. It is the infrastructure is very well. They have the B freeway in the middle of the city. It's had many the green land. It's a green land. They have many nature around. It's greenly. They had a many street, good the traffic. It's beautiful. How the good location, good person, nice person there. It's the big city for me, I think.
Okay. So Carlos, did you grow up in that place?
Yeah, I go out in this play. My childhood was very funny there. I used to go to the river, and there are many river there. And I enjoyed swim and different river in my town. There are many places to go there to journey over here. Is the good growing. The people is the people there growing very healthy, very healthy. They eat many fish a lot. The good behaviors, no nothing to bad wrong or bad habit. The good, many people growing and dancing, fishing, and go to the river. This is good childhood there.
Okay. So now the question is, do you think that your city, your hometown, has changed during the last years?
Yeah, my city had changed very much. The main park is different. The main part is organized in different way. Really, is beautiful right now. There are different free space or to do activity to recreative activities, different field soccer. So to play football or to do sports. Um, they had a different freeway, had them different university to have university technology and Panamericana. I talk. There are many supermakers. There are four mall over here. Um, the uno different mall. They are new right now here.
Okay,
They're not
Carlos,
there.
thank you. That was good. Thank you. That was very good. Okay, so Astrid or Manuela, ready? Astrid?
Ready.
Manuel. Okay, Manuela is ready. Good. Okay, so we have 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to start. Okay, Manuela. So question number one is about your hometown. Okay, so what type of place is your hometown?
Okay, my hometown is Bogota. It's a very nice place, has several places to visit. In my opinion, is rainy weather, and I love my city, but the transport is terrible. But in general, it's very active city. Mm, Jobs oppor- opportunities.
Okay, so tell me, did you grow up in Bogota?
Excuse me, repeat please.
Yes. Did you grow up in Bogota?
I know didn't understand what
Oh,
what
grow
is
up? Okay. So grow up is the process of first you are a child, you are a kid, then you are a teenager, and then you are an adult. So grow up is the process of start being a child, then continuing being a teenager, and then continuing being an adult. So grow up is, for example, okay, so today I am 2 years old, tomorrow I am 5 years old, in 2 or 3 days I am 15 years old. That's grew up or grow up.
what? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, my connection is terrible.
Okay, don't worry. Grow
Uh,
up es crecer. Manuela? Okay, it seems like we lost Manuela for a while. So Astrid, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Astrid, so the same thing, okay? Let's start again. So, question. So what kind of place is your city?
Okay. I bueno, I was born in Mogotes. It's uh, place. It's a quiet place. There are many rivers, and the people is polite and friendly. Uh, there there are constant uh, talk with you encounter with other person. You can't greetings with he or her, with his or her, and maybe in this place uh, the weather is in the night is very cold. I don't like, and in this place, the people on weekends meet in on the river and made the paseo de olla. I don't know the word. In this say, there are the people is very the people helps to another or helps to neighbors.
Okay, so what's the name of the city?
Excuse me, can you repeat?
Yeah, what is the name of the place
Okay,
or
Mogotes, in Santander.
Santander? Okay. Now, question, did you grow up in that place?
Yes, I grew up in that place. I when I was a child, I meet my friends and I live in that place until age 18 years old. And I was to the high school and primary school in this place.
Okay. So, do you think that that place, that city has changed a lot during the last years?
Yeah, yes, because when I was child, it was common in the park the friends or the students meet in order to play the guitar and talk with the friends. And right now, it's not. I can't see that because the student prefer to talk or to review the cell phones. Another point is in this town there are buildings. About the river, there are less water. Maybe the paseo, yeah, it's not possible. In this side, when I was children, at night, I go, no, I went, I played with my neighborhood, but right now it's every thing is more difficult because the people change has changed.
Okay, thank you. That was very good. Thank you so much. Okay, Manuela, so now we are going to continue with you. Ready?
Okay.
Okay,
Excuse me.
so don't worry. So we were saying that grow up is crecer in Spanish, okay? So the question is, did you grow up in Bogota?
Yes, I grew up in Bogota. Although I was born in Medellin. I studied at the school um La Merced. Is distrital. I went with my family to park. I grew up in my grandmother.
Okay, and how was your experience or how was your life when you were a child in Bogota?
Repeat. I can you no can listen.
Okay, so the question is, how was the experience of being a child in Bogota?
Okay. My experience in I I don't have more because my family is travel. Um, the experience, the child, mm, no remember. Um, In the I say I go to my I go to family. I go my family is the I know I don't know. Eh, es que no me puedo expresar, qué pena.
Okay, don't worry. So, final question. Do you think that your city, your hometown, has changed a lot during the last years?
Yes, because the my hometown is is, is the change in the structure and the play or transport or um, culture. No, no, is different to the last year because the technology is the primary or primordial now.
Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, so we completed the first part. Now we are going to continue with part two. So in part two, I'm going to show you a card on the screen, okay, a card, and you are going to have, okay, not 1 minute. According to the learning guide, it's 1 minute, but we don't have time because it's 9:43. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds, okay, 30 seconds, so you can think and you can write some information so you can prepare, and then I'm going to give you 1 minute to talk, okay? So who wants to start? Carlos? Okay, Carlos. So your microphone, Carlos, microphone.
Yeah, I want to do.
Okay,
I want to be to first volunteer.
so you are going to. Okay, so I'm going to show you the card. So give me a second. Okay, so can you see the card on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 30 seconds, okay, to prepare what you are going to say, all right? Okay, Carlos, and now I'm going to give you 1 minute to talk about that. Okay, so please
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, and describe something the child wheels is very helpful to the other person because many people have the many inabilities to the walk, help the people to the mobility or move on different part by oneself. Um, this the wild child and they permit the person to move in the place and be independent and help us into this and they help to the transportation to help the capacity the people in capacity.
Okay, wait, I have a question. So basically, you are talking about a wheelchair.
We shall, yeah.
Okay, and according to the card, it says describe something you do you to help other people.
So
So
something you do.
do you use the wheelchair to help other people?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
okay.
Okay, don't worry. It's okay. Okay, thank you, Carlos. So let's continue with Astrid. Ready? No? Okay, Manuela, ready? And Gemalis.
Yes, I can do it.
Okay. So Gemalis, you have 30 seconds to prepare that picture, okay? The card that you are observing on the screen. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds for you to prepare what you are going to say about that. Remember, you need to describe something you do to help other people, okay? And you need to mention what you do, how often you do that, and who you help, okay? So 30
Okay.
seconds.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
No, no,
Teacher.
no. You still have 14 seconds to think.
Ah, okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to give you 1 minute to talk. Okay, so please start.
Okay. Near close to my house, we are a neighbor. Um, she's a mayor woman. She live with okay. What I do, I I give her um potatoes, bananas, um another food or meal that I have in that we have in our house. Um, every day I go to your house, to her house, to give her some um some of meal to it. Okay, I told you she's neighbor, is a mayor woman, is so older, and he live she live with your how do you say, it's like a son, but it's the son of your daughter. Okay.
Your grandson?
Yes, your her grandson. I I did
You-
I didn't
Okay,
sure about
you
the
was
word.
not you were not sure. Okay, it's okay. Okay, thank you, Hemalis. That was good. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so Astrid, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so remember you have 30 seconds to think about your answer, all right?
Okay.
Okay, so 30 seconds on the clock. Remember, you need to describe something you do to help other people. 30 seconds to think. Okay, Astrid, now you have 1 minute to talk. Go.
Okay. I don't know the correct word, but I try to express my idea. I the something is giving away used clothes, clothes for those Venezuelans that arriving in Bucaramanga because there are many needed, and every month I choose the clothes that is that is a better way, and I bring these clothes for another house, and in this house the Venezuelans choose the clothes for this wear, for he wear, no, their wear, sorry. um, I help to this who does person because there are they need support when, now, but in order to I don't know, super overcome the situation in the that happened in their country, and no more. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. That was very good and good word. You know, that was a very good word. Overcome. Thank you.
Overcome. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Manuela, this is your time. Okay, your turn. So it's the same card. You have 30 seconds to prepare your answer. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds. And after the 30 seconds, you have 1 minute. So now 30 seconds for you to prepare your answer.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Okay. I have the by giving um, the bus, seat or elderly or pregnant people, or helping the get on or off the bus. I do this frequently because the people or the persons pregnant or how do you say anciano?
Elderly.
Elderly. Okay. Um, when I am on transport and I sitting because the transport for my work or whatever, because my health, because I help for principles, culture or values. I think the elderly are the people who need have in everything. Um, or sometimes I like to help who are lost. Is frequently in the persons or either in elderly um, are lost because get out of the home house or well, um, I think I help to the elderly pregnant.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Now we are going to continue with part three. We are going to finish with part three. So basically, part three is some questions. They are supposed to be 5 or 4 minutes, but we don't have time, so I'm going to give you 2 minutes, and I'm going to ask you some questions according to the questions you are going to see on the screen. So I'm going to share the screen with you again. Okay, so can you see what I have on the screen?
Yes, it's little small.
Okay, so
Yes, so small.
let me see if I can make it bigger. Wait. Okay, it seems like it's the biggest I can't. So there, there is a question which is describe your favorite photograph. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. And
I can.
okay, I'm going to write it on the chat. Wait. So the
Yeah.
topic is describe your favorite, wait, photograph. Okay, that's the topic, okay, on the chat. And we have some questions like this. Where was the photo taken? That's question one. We have who took the, that's question two. What can be seen? That's question three. And question four, it is the favorite, wait, favorite photograph for you. So, so we have the topic or the main topic, which is describe your favorite photograph. And we have four questions or four situations. Where was the photo taken? Who took the photo? What can be seen from the photo? And explain why it is the favorite photograph for you. So can you see the information on the chat?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, good. So 2 minutes to answer those questions, okay? So who wants to start? Astrid? Or Hemadis?
Okay.
Oh, okay,
I
thank you.
don't sure, but I'm going to do. Um, what? How time I do?
2 minutes.
I start right now or
Yeah, please, right now.
okay. Um. Um. My favorite photo for photo is in a natural place, for example, in the beach or in the camp, with green trees or a sky blue or the sea. Okay. Um. eh, okay. Where was okay? I teacher. I can do again, please.
Yeah, yeah, go.
Okay. My favorite photograph were in a natural place. Um, was in a natural place. Um, in the beach. Okay, I was with my sister Heidi, and she took the photo. Um, in the um, in the photo, I seen happy woman, because I loud. Uh, I had a shirt, and I was pain, all pain in my hair, in my face, in my body. Um, where in the beach? Is my favorite photo because um, this photo remember me a good occasion. I participate in a color run in my town. The first color run in my town was a great experience for me. Um,
Okay, Gemalis, thank you. Thank you so much. That was very good.
okay.
Okay, so who wants to continue?
Uh,
Me.
Manuela. Okay,
Ah,
go, Manuela.
okay. My favorite photograph or photo
Okay,
is
wait. The pronunciation is photograph.
photograph. Okay,
Yeah.
excuse me. Okay, my favorite photograph is was taken in Santa Marta, Taganga. This photograph um, is taken by my husband because travel in airplane and um, uh, you can see the sea. How do you say Marcy or Sia? Oh,
See.
sea. Okay.
Yeah, you can see the
Um,
sea.
the sea, beautiful nature,
Nature.
nature, and the sky. Okay, whatever. Is my favorite photograph because is I was first um,
Trip.
place or beach or travel or beach. Bueno,
Trip.
travel. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's you can say it was our first trip to the beach. No, our
Trip.
first
Okay.
travel, no, our first trip.
Oh, okay. My first trip. Oh, my first trip to go to now the beach and sea.
Okay. Thank you, Manuela. Very good.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
great.
Astrid, ready?
yeah.
Okay, go.
Okay. The photo was take yesterday in at Mesa de los Santos. I can see the nature, different animals. Behind there is a lake, and next to the lake there is oh, excuse me, there is game like swim. And the most important is like I like it is the house which was built with many bottles. Um, the photo was taken for my brother, and this is my favorite photograph so far because it changed.
Okay, thank you, Astrid. Carlos, ready?
Yeah, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, go.
My favorite photograph was in my hometown. In my hometown, and me and my friend used to go out to the river, go out of the river. This if photo was taken to my friend Jason and the river, um, and the photo we can you can say my partners together and the float, the beautiful the water is beautiful, it's green water. Every is every really was very happy, um, and and looking good as Google Place and very greenly, many people and the sun day, very really warm day, and really happy this program. Why? Because because this is my favorite program, because there are many friends. He's living in other country right now. Many times I saw this picture. He had the good memories for me. It's very spray in my childhood. It's a good experience. Every day, skate at home. We go there. This is important reason for my life. This is really is important reason for my life. The picture had a good memory for me.
Okay, Carlos, thank you. Okay, guys, so we're finished, and thank you so much. I'm going to tell you something in Spanish because it's important.